How did a 1989 founded Nasdaq software company become STRD Inc., a Bitcoin Treasury Company? Using common stock, STRK, STRF, STRC, STRE, and ATM issuance, it amassed 671,268 BTC by mid-December 2025. Why does that capital market structure matter for public shareholders versus microcap light strategy Inc.? Strategy Inc., formerly MicroStrategy, is Nasdaq-listed and founded in 1989 in Virginia. It sells AI-powered analytics, including Strategy One and Strategy Mosaic, alongside Bitcoin holdings. In 2024, software and services revenue totaled approximately $463.5 million. MicroStrategy launched the Strategy brand on the 5th of February 2025 for investors. The company legally became Strategy Inc. on the 11th of August 2025, keeping Nasdaq listings unchanged. After the name change, Nasdaq tickers MSTR, STRF, STRD, and STRC remain the same. Strategy Inc. describes itself as the world's first and largest Bitcoin Treasury Company while selling Strategy One and Strategy Mosaic. In 2024, Strategy Inc. generated approximately $463.5 million from software and services. That revenue is far smaller than its Bitcoin holdings, costing about $50.3 by. As of mid-December 2025, those 671,268 BTC had a fair value approximately 60. Light Strategy Inc., formerly MII Pharma, rebranded between 10 to 11 Sep 2025. The company adopted Litecoin as its primary reserve asset during that rebranding. Light Strategy Inc. trades on Nasdaq under ticker TS as a digital asset treasury company focused on Litecoin. It has no corporate linkage to Strategy Inc., employs approximately 4 people, and has a market capitalization around $50 to $75 million. Here's the problem. Accounting for Bitcoin has driven Strategy Inc.'s reported net results. Some secondary sources cited 2024 net income of $7.7, but SEC filings show a net loss of roughly $1.7. That 2024 net loss was driven largely by digital asset impairment under pre-2025 accounting rules. As of mid-December 2025, Strategy Inc. held 671,268 BTC, with aggregate cost approximately $50.3 and fair value approximately $60. On the 7th of August 2024, Strategy Inc. common shares underwent a 10-for-1 stock split. This changed the per-share price and share count without altering aggregate equity value. A $21 at-the-market equity program for common stock launched on 30th of August 2024. Strategy Inc. fully utilized this program within approximately 6 months. In the first quarter of 2025, Strategy Inc. raised approximately $4.4 billion via ATM common stock issuances. These issuances expanded the equity base used to fund additional Bitcoin purchases. In April 2025 alone, Strategy Inc. raised approximately $2.2 billion through ATM offerings of its common stock. April activity formed a substantial portion of early 2025 equity issuance. These ATM programs added billions of dollars of equity capital to Strategy Inc. in late 2024 and early 2025. Together, they underpinned the rapid scaling of its Bitcoin Treasury strategy. Here's their position. Strategy Inc. began a new $21 ATM program on the 1st of May 2025. This fresh authorization extended the equity toolkit available for further Bitcoin accumulation. The 42-42 plan targets $42 of equity issuance and $42 of fixed income issuance by 2027, primarily to finance additional Bitcoin accumulation. This framework formalizes Strategy Inc.'s intent to keep raising capital tied to its treasury strategy. Series STRK carries a $100 liquidation preference and an 8% cumulative dividend. Strategy Inc. initially issued 7.3 million shares at $80, raising approximately $563 in net proceeds. 10 STRK shares are convertible into 1 MSTR common share if MSTR trades at or above $1,000. Series STRF has a $100 stated amount, pays a 10% cumulative dividend, and is structured as the senior most preferred in Strategy Inc.'s capital stack. As of 17th of Dec 2025, Strategy Inc. had approximately 128 notional STRF outstanding under an ATM program initially sized at 2.1 B, with about $1.66 B remaining under an omnibus authorization. Series STRD has a $100 stated amount and pays a 10% non-cumulative dividend. The STR IPO sold 11.76 million shares at $85 per share, generating approximately $908 net proceeds. As of mid-December 2025, STRATEGY Inc. had about $1.40 notional STRD outstanding, with roughly $4.1 of remaining capacity under a $4.2 billion STRD ATM program. On the 29th of July 2025, STRATEGY Inc. launched STRC, a variable rate perpetual preferred series, via an IPO of 28 shares at $90 per share, raising approximately $247 in net proceeds. STRC initially paid a 9% annual dividend that later reset to approximately 10.75%, with dividends paid monthly, and has an ATM capacity of about $4.2, of which $4.04 remained available as of December 2025. On 6th of Nov 2025, STRATEGY Inc. issued euro-denominated STRE preferred stock, selling 7.75 million shares at €80 per share and receiving approximately €608 in net proceeds. STRE is structured as a euro-denominated perpetual preferred stock, paying a 10% cumulative dividend. Light Strategy Inc.'s capital structure consists of common stock and PIPE-issued pre-funded warrants, with no financial debt. The company positions itself as a digital asset treasury focused on Litecoin, with no corporate linkage to STRATEGY Inc. Looking ahead, STRATEGY Inc. describes itself as the world's first and largest Bitcoin Treasury Company. By mid-December 2025, it held 671,268 BTC at aggregate cost approximately 50.3s and fair value approximately $60. Economically, STRATEGY Inc.'s 671,268 BTC represent a balance sheet value far larger than its software operations. In 2024, software and services revenue was approximately $463.5 million, far smaller than its Bitcoin holdings balance sheet value. The 4242 plan signals continued capital markets issuance tied to Bitcoin accumulation through 2027. STRATEGY Inc. targets $42 billion of equity issuance and $42 of fixed income issuance under this framework. By contrast, Light Strategy Inc. is a microcap issuer with approximately 4 employees and market capitalization in the 50-75 million range. It trades on Nasdaq under ticker LES as a digital asset treasury focused on Litecoin, with no corporate linkage to STRATEGY Inc. STRATEGY Inc.'s capital market structure uses common stock and preferred series STRK, STRF, STRD, STRC, and STRE to support its Bitcoin Treasury Company model. Light Strategy Inc. instead relies on common equity and pre-funded warrants, with no financial debt and much smaller scale.